color in art. In this video, we will be looking at the color wheel and why color is important in art. Here we have the color wheel. There are primary colors, red, blue, and yellow, secondary colors, purple, orange, and green, and tertiary colors, which are the colors in between. There are several ways to look at and understand the color wheel. When looking at the colors opposite each other on the color wheel, those are complementary colors, such as red and green, blue and orange, and purple and yellow. There are also triadic color combinations that can be found on the color wheel, such as orange, purple, and green, among others. There are also analogous colors, which are colors that sit next to each other on the color wheel, such as pinks and purples, blues and greens, and reds and yellows. By blending colors, you can create unique shades and hues. For instance, mixing black, white, and gray to a solid color can create tints, tones, and shades. Tint is when you add white to a color, tone is when you add gray to a color, and shade is when you add black. And by mixing different colors together, we can create hues and also beautiful gradients that show a gradual transition from one color to another. So why is color important in art? Color does a great job at conveying emotion and can be used to evoke certain emotions from your audience. Artists, designers, filmmakers, and many others use colors to evoke certain emotions and symbolize different things. Thinking about how we use color is very important in order to understand what you want to convey to your audience. For instance, logos that we see on a daily basis use color to represent and symbolize different things. Some basic rules of color are that warm colors are normally associated with happy feelings, where cool colors can evoke sad feelings. Also, lighter colors can be happier than darker toned colors. And here in the zones of regulation, we see blue being used to represent sadness or tiredness, and green to represent calmness, and yellow to represent a positive or negative excitement, and red to represent being out of control. These colors and what they symbolize do a great job at visualizing the different stages that our emotions can go through. Okay, now time for our activity. For this activity, we will be working with complementary, triadic, and analogous colors. Feel free to print out this handout that I've made for you, or grab a piece of paper, a pencil, and some colors to use. So now you can draw 3 versions of the same thing. Here I've used pineapple 3 times. And looking at the color wheel, you will color the first pineapple with 2 complementary colors of your choice. And for the second pineapple, you can use triadic colors, blue, red, and yellow, like I've done, or purple, orange, and green. And for the last pineapple, you can pick 4 different colors that are analogous colors, so colors that are next to each other on the color wheel. And for this one, I've used a gradient in the background. Feel free to continue this activity by making more objects to color and doing different color schemes as we saw earlier in the video. I hope this video helped you see how you can use color to convey emotion in your work. Keep mixing, blending, and pairing colors together, and I'll see you next time. Thank you so much.